chapter 2, and I don't want us to waste a lot of time. I want us to quickly focus on what is at stake here. So the woman had taken the 2 men and hid. I said, yes, the men came to me, but I don't know where they came from. If you're new to this channel, you can like, you can subscribe. I'll be more than happy to be here. So go after them quickly. You may catch up with them. Jericho sent people to try to catch up with the 2 spies who came to Jericho, and I want us to focus. Before the spies lay down for the night, she went up on the roof and said to them, I know what the Lord has given. Has given this land to you, and that a great fear of you has fallen on us, so that all who live in this country are melting in fear because of you. So you see here, if you're reading the book of Joshua, the people of Jericho were already melting in fear because of this man. You know, ladies and gentlemen, remember that this was the group that crossed the Red Sea, and of course news travels very quickly, and they were fearless and they meant business. So the people of Jericho were melting in fear. They were melting in fear because they knew what this man was all about. We have heard how the Lord dried up the water Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to Sihon and Og, the 2 kings of Ammonites east of the Jordan, whom you have completely destroyed. You see, ladies and gentlemen, here in the book of Joshua, Joshua did not bargain with anybody. He meant business, and anyone who came across him faced the sword. There was no talking. There was no negotiating. It was business, and he meant business. So I want you guys to understand that this man had the aspirations of a whole nation were on his shoulders, and he had no time to bargain. So ladies and welcome Jack to this channel. You can subscribe, and I'll be happy to host you. Any question? If you're here, just subscribe and join the Bible study. We are reading very quickly. Please, I'll appreciate. Read very quickly. So let's continue. People were melting in fear because of Joshua. Joshua was not, he was given very stern instructions. He was told that wherever he places his foot will become his territory, and he was told to be strong and to be courageous. So it meant that anyone who wanted to cross swords with Joshua, it would not be, good for him. So let's continue. Now, we are in Joshua chapter 2, and when they heard of it, our hearts sank. When they heard that they crossed the Red Sea, their hearts sank, and everyone's courage failed because of you. For the Lord your God is God in heaven above and on earth below. Welcome to this channel. We'll continue very, very quickly. I don't want us to waste time. I can see somebody called Lizel Francisco. Welcome to this channel. I'm very happy to host you. So our lives. Now then, please swear to me by the Lord that you will show kindness to my family. So this woman called Rahab was very interested that that Joshua was kind to her, because I've shown you kindness to you. Give me a sure sign that you will spare the lives of my father and my mother, my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them, and that you will save us from death, because they knew that death was imminent. Our lives for your lives. The men assured her, if you don't tell what we are doing, we'll treat you kindly and faithfully when the Lord gives us the land. So, ladies and gentlemen, the book of Joshua was about people, was about land. It was about land. If you know, land is not something that you play around with. The book of Joshua was about, the book of Exodus was about Pharaoh and deliverance from Pharaoh. Now these people have already crossed the Red Sea and now are to settle in a land that God had promised Abraham. You can see here the promise of Abraham. God had promised Abraham that he will give him land. My friend was this Sugma. What is Sugma? Vishnu Murali. What is Sugma? I don't know what disease is that. Vishnu Murali. Welcome to this channel. I will be welcome. We are still reading from the book of Joshua. It will be a pleasure for you to join us. I don't want us to waste a lot of time, and I want us to focus very quickly. I don't want us to be distracted. I don't want us to be distracted by anything. We have a period of 50 days only to read the scripture, the whole scripture. So we are on fire. So I don't want us to be distracted. We have a goal here. We have a goal. I don't want us to be distracted. So if you have any question, any suggestion, it should be related to the scripture. Kindly, I will be more than happy. I wish we could meet and talk, but right now we are on a mission, and the mission is to read the scripture without any delay. Any question before we continue? So let's continue. So he let them down to a rope through the window, for the house she lived in was part of the city wall. She said, go to the hills so that they may not pursue you, may not find you. Hide yourself there for 3 days until they return, and then go your way. So this woman, Rahab, spies and was gentle to them, provided for them. She was a woman of means, and they made an agreement with the spies that she would be spared. So she negotiated with Joshua through the spies. The men had said to her, this oath you made us swear will not be binding on us unless when we enter the land you have tied this scarlet cord in the window through which you have let us down, and unless you have brought your father and mother, your brothers and all your sisters into your house, if any of them goes outside your house into the streets, their blood will be on their heads. So this Rahab was told to gather all her people into the room, because attack was anytime. As for those who are in the house with you, their blood will be on our head if a hand is laid on them. But if you tell what we are doing, you'll be released from the oath you have made us swear. So it was an oath. Okay? And Rahab agreed with the men. that she will keep her mouth shut until the attack was imminent.